Cobra Kai. I found Cobra Kai. It belongs to me.
The pose is so iconic. I don't know how you make a pose iconic.
It's so natural. Just put your hands there. You know what I mean? I just wish it's just fun. Hello, welcome back. We are the Overall Nerds. We have a really fun video for you today. Today we're discussing the concept of a Cobra Kai spin-off series labelled Kreese. So one thing we can agree on is that we think one of the highlights from the whole Cobra Kai series has been young Kreese.
The young Kreese actor has been great. It's from the first time he's been introduced in season 3. He was a highlight.
And every time he's appeared since in season 4 for that one scene and season 5, absolute highlight, right? And it just makes you think like, wow, like.
He can handle his own.
There's story to be told here.
And he can obviously fight as well, because the reason they put him in season 5 for that fight scene is because he could do it himself and you don't have to switch out with the stunt double and everything. Bang.
Sick, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, and that's what we're saying. So we're thinking like, Cobra Kai's amazing, right? And even though it's a spin-off of the Karate Kid series,
what more could it do? Because the writers themselves have been saying, we have other stories to tell, we have spin-off stories, some more characters. I definitely think they're setting up a young Kreese.
Why would they not, bro? Like, he's the only one they've actually flushed out. And if you think other characters, like, I don't know what any other characters are. Because this is Johnny and Daniel's spin-off anyway.
Yeah, so you can't do that.
Chosen, I don't know if he's strong enough to Kaizen spin-off.
Yeah.
Might want to be the same.
There's no one else. You can't really you can spin off the kids in the future, but not
yeah, not now. Like, so, maybe if Miguel, I don't know. Maybe a Miguel college series would be interesting enough.
True.
I feel like he finds someone he's like, something. But we're talking right now about Kreese, a Cobra Kai story, right? And what we think it should be, I think it should take place, I don't know if you agree, straight after the war.
Okay.
Right, you can't start. We've already seen a bit of it with Tony Silva.
So they'll have to like retread those steps, so you're saying?
Yeah. So kind of like, even use some of the same scenes, why not, right? And he's back from the war and he's thinking of starting Cobra Kai and all this stuff. So maybe have the first season just him, right? And Terry Silver, sometimes him just finding his own way, getting students. End of season 1, he gets Johnny Lawrence.
Okay.
Right? And then potentially in those
so season 1 would be kind of like a different type of Cobra Kai season 1, where Johnny's trying to build his Cobra Kai. This is Kreese
trying to build his Cobra Kai. He's back from the war now, and he's not the Kreese that we know in the Karate Kid. He's still becoming that way. Don't bear in mind, he only became a bit of that Kreese at the end of that fight scene with the captain.
Right.
That's just a moment of anger. Who knows what he does next to stay in that
True.
Mindset, headspace,
mindset,
right?
Whatever.
So I think, I don't know about season thing, but yeah, one arc could be him just setting up Cobra Kai. Second arc could be him meeting Johnny Lawrence and really flushing out that relationship. So when we do see these episodes in Cobra Kai, we're like, wow, like there's a lot of weight to that.
Yeah.
And we think that the final arc should be Johnny Lawrence's final win, just this year before LaRusso comes to town.
Yeah, so like because he goes back to back. Well, he has 3 tournaments that would be important. There's the one where he lost in the quarterfinal. Yeah. And he's like, I saw that look in his eye. He was never going to let that happen again. And then he wins it again, and then I don't know if I'm going to have to get fact checked on this, but I swear they said he won a tournament without getting hit.
Probably.
Or losing a point.
It was probably losing a point. It's very hard to not get it.
But if you get hit, you lose a point. So
yeah, I'll give him this point. Right, that's what I'm saying. And it should end with that. So with that logic, right, we get to see Kreese starting out. We get more the young Kreese actor, which is just a bonus anyway. And we also get to really flush out Johnny and Kreese's backstory. And we can actually see, like, by the time it gets to Kreese choking him, why that affected Johnny so damn much.
Yeah, because they had such a great relationship.
In this series, if you can really establish Johnny and Kreese being like father's son, Johnny being all his trust into Kreese, you can actually understand, like, damn, he does not like this old man anymore. This is the reason.
You understand why Johnny was so willing to harm Daniel as well, because he's like, I have to.
And also why Johnny was so forgiving of him in season 2. Like, it would add a lot more weight. And Cobra Kai, all it is doing these days is just adding weight to what's already a great story.
What this series needs to be is like a Breaking Bad type thing. He starts out as like a bit more grey maybe, but then by the end of it, you're like, oh, this is Kreese.
Is the Kreese that we know.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
And don't finish it in the Karate Kid. Don't touch that Karate Kid stuff. Finish it about a year before. And that would be amazing. I think having the Kreese, a Cobra Kai story, Karate Kid 1, 2, 3, and then Cobra Kai, I think that saga would just be amazing.
Yeah, I think it's a really great idea.
Such a good idea, I think.
But tell us what you think. Are you interested in it? Like, comment, subscribe, because we're going to be doing more Cobra Kai videos. Peace.